Hi everyone, this is Jeff White, and for 2025, I'm really excited to be providing you little inside snippets for all the Demons games and stoppages. So I hope you enjoy. Going to give a bit of a debrief, use the word, uh, for the game yesterday. I thought they did really well in the stoppages, even though they were down. I think they broke even with the centre bounces, but the clearances they were down. There's more stoppages around the ground, pretty slippery. But I'll go through what I want to go through today is the centre bounces, and this is the first centre bounce of the game, and you can see I've got highlighted there Petrarca in the blocker position, and I've got Viney there as a receiver, and essentially how they were setting this up is they wanted to create some space in here. The reason for that is because Jack Viney's a left footer. And then you'll watch the work rate of Petrarca. He's trying to push his man this way to create that space for him to run into. So I'll go through the vision. So it plays out. You can see what Gorn's trying to do. He's trying to tap it into this area. That's because Jack Viney, of course, is a left footer. But look at the work rate of Petrarca. See how he's trying to push his man this way? And the reason why Oliver was in this position was he was trying to make sure that their hit zone was protected. So it just shows. But look, all in all, good setup. They get through, and then we know the result of that goal was Jefferson's first goal in 17 seconds. I think that's a record. This setup, you can. I love how they mixed it up. So this is the second centre bounce of the game. They really mixed up. Well, Max Gawn mixed up his hit zones and really played into their hands. But one of the big things that I noticed from the weekend is our ability to come off the back square. So you watch how this unfolds, sort of comes through. Now Oliver's facing away from his goals, so really important that they have players come into his vision that are facing our goals. But I love the work rate here of Christian Salem, and you'll notice that the Windsor goal was the same thing off the half back line. Where we got exposed, and I'll show this later on, is from our back line. So they're half forwards. So even though our half backs are really dominant and coming off the line, so were their half forwards. Really good. So in this situation here, you you want to have really good representation when you're going away from goal. So this is in this situation here, you can see Oliver's positioning as the blocker in this spot here. And you watch Christian Petrarca's movement. As soon as he sees that he's going to win that ball, look at his positioning. He's already coming back to be in a position. As I said before, when you're going away from goals, it's really important that this player goes side to side to get in the vision. And you taught that at a young age, but get in the vision. It's really, really important, especially at this level where, it's very high end. And then this is the Windsor goal, so off the half back line. So this is the start of the third quarter where we banged 2 goals in a row. Love that from Gorney. Just smashes it out of there. Look at that space. And it's created because of Oliver's movement. So he smashes it in. Great body work here from Christian Petrarca. But you can see that body movement. So when Oliver goes, it's almost like a set play. Look how much space there is. And when you have a dominant ruck, you just got to put it in the area. And the sweeper is really important. The sweeper's got to hold. Can't get sucked to the ball. And great finish. This is the one I was saying before. This is where we got exposed. So a bit unfortunate, but this is what actually happens. So ball goes. Oh, sorry, this is the Viney one. The reason why I like this one, it's the last play I'm going to talk about. The reason why I like this one, there's 1-2 in a row. So basically what they do is Gawn's obviously said, look, I'm going really well here. I'm going to hit it forward. Once again, Viney on his left leg. So hits it forward. Great block here from Oliver. And we're just unlucky not to get out. Great chase down by Callahan. Finn, he just gets and just hunts him. But this is where we got exposed off the line yesterday, and they've got to tidy it up. I know it sort of bubbles around, but you will see what I mean by this. Comes through, Gawn nearly kicks it, right? Kelly's the one that kicks it here. So just a bit of awareness from Oliver to not ball watch. When the ball is not in your hands, you've just got to have a bit more balance. Now, ball goes, this is the half forward. Now, we know that Jake Lever's really good, had a great game yesterday, but this is where you can really be exposed. Kelly was the one that kicked it, right? And what happens is Clayton gets a bit lost in transition, and you will see Kelly, he's right there. Right, so just loses him for a fraction, but that's all it takes. Great hands from here, from Green, and away they go. He's out. So some teams don't do that. Some teams actually go to the contest and they ball watch. In this situation, when you play the Giants, they get on their bike, and then he was able to kick it down, and Toby Green was able to take a mark. So there's a bit of a snapshot from yesterday's game. Thought we did really, really well in the stoppages, particularly in the centre bounce. We broke even around the ground, but it was a really good game. Unfortunate not to lose, to not win, but regroup. I think there's structures and setups, particularly with Oliver and Petrarca in there, has made a massive difference to the side.